Do the bags in Necrotic Wake, I always forget, do they bolster?
Bags, I don't believe bolster.
No.
Okay.
Blight bags don't. Like everything else does.
So that big old first pull doesn't bolster something out the wazoo. Gotcha.
Some things will, but
the soldiers will.
Yeah, but not the bags. Like
But
the
not the
little
bags.
bag.
Yeah, you
like you
can
have the
pull the
group
bags.
to the left, the group to the front, and then the one off to the right past the stairs.
Mhm.
If I pull three of those first three plus the 3-pack of the caster, the guy that does the
you should be fine.
They should be fine.
Totally
Yeah,
fine.
because the bag, if they don't bolster, it's like nothing.
Yeah, you should be fine. You said we're doing deed or necrotic.
Yeah, let's do necrotic, a good warm up key.
Well, we're doing necrotic, right? We're not like, oh, let's change our minds.
I'm literally standing at necrotic.
Okay, I'll portal over. Oh. Phone. Need to charge it.
I like the casual flex there with just portal.
Well, but like, I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh yeah, let me do that, and then we're like, no, we're actually gonna do this. It's 2 hours, bro, or that's 8 hours, man. Bruh.
They're reset anytime you complete the key.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if we didn't, we're like, oh, let's, because you have to do that key, I think.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
All right.
Because they're each individual cooldowns, right?
Yep. You said it's fortified.
Yeah, it's fortified.
I want to try something different. Try this.
Ooh, man, we got physical damage debuff for a hunter and a rogue and a druid. That's kind of nice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know if I want.
You don't know what?
I don't know if I want to do that. There we go. We'll do this transmog. That's.
Do the one with the 2 fish.
Oh, hold on. Fishy boy, let's fucking go.
Fishy boy, man.
Now let's do fishy boy. Alright, fishy boy is here.
Remind me after this, I gotta buy some more sharpening stones.
I got a bunch if you need them.
Yeah, like
if you need some, I got some.
I only run one sharpening stone because it seems to be the conventional wisdom on 4 weeks.
Oop.
God, I need to go through and disenchant all this shit I have. Oh my god. Too much.
Okay, after we kill the first pack, I'll grab the hammer. First box.
Alright. Give me 1 second, y'all. Alright. God, I can't wait until I can switch back to... Tomorrow I should be able to switch back to Night Phase since I'm at 80 now on Venthyr. I have... My bag it probably has about 35 slots of these anima things that I'm just holding to like dump in the
bank. Why are you going back Night Phase?
Because I maxed out on Venthyr now, so now I'm going to
switch so you can
Night Phase and max it out since I'm at 60 something on there. So both will be maxed, so I can switch back and forth. I'll tank with Venthyr, and then the other specs when I goof around with them will be Night Phase. So
I thought you could just freely switch. Period.
You can
in 9.1.5. Next patch.
No. That's what I'm saying. When you do that, like you don't have to worry about like or do you have to have one leveled all the way?
Still level it.
There's a thing you can buy if you're at 80, and I don't know what the currency is, that will let you have 40 renown if you've never been in that covenant before, but then you still have to level it the rest of the way.
Yeah,
as long as I can like
all of mine to 40 before 9.1.
It's like I've done Kyrian, I've done Necrolord, and I've done Night Fae all to 40. So that's all I really give a shit about.
Yeah. I think I have everything. Talents.
Yeah, that's good. Hold on.
Ooh, actually,
yes. No. Ooh,
that's bad when we have 2 of us say, "Oh yeah, I should check that."
Yes. My bars. mad. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure I'm in the right fucking spellbind.
No, no,
Yes.
no.
Oh, yeah.
And none of
And
you
this
guys
bourbon
need
is so good.
none of you guys need a countdown for anything, right?
No, other than I'll probably pop a flask once we're starting.
Usually, I usually use, what's it called? Spell harm. So, one is nice.
Okay. Okay. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
You hear culprit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He sounds like he wishes that he wasn't, but he is anyway.
W.
Question mark?
4, 3,
Not at all.
2, 1.
Back W. No, he's just getting it under the table right
Auto
now.
picker active.
Mm.
Yeah, I like this.
Meat shield. Drain fluids.
I like doing necrotic.
Oh my god, please.
Breaking belt. Rip me a new one. God.
Jesus Christ!
Meat shield.
My damage! Die.
Drain fluids.
Monks. They do a real damn.
Oh yeah. We're pulling this guy around the corner. Go around.
Yeah,
the
you
corner.
guys do this,
Different.
yeah.
Drain fluids.
Culprit, I'm a little
What do you do? Go all the way around and get him?
Yeah.
They usually
Yeah,
lines
I
up
get
with our
next in a
CDs
row.
better.
Hmm.
They usually lines up with our CDs because
Drain fluids.
Sab and I have very similar CD
All
sets.
right. You melee motherfuckers.
Trapper.
Keep quaking me.
That's
Who?
fine.
Who? Thank you. I'll get. I sound like an owl. Who? Wait, why is this guy still alive?
Drain fluids.
Oh, nobody has an interrupt ready. Guess it'll be Shank if you can get. Nope.
Owie!
Someone over. Yeah, someone overlapped him. I guess.
Drain fluids.
I'll get next.
Yeah.
Owie!
You got hurt. He touched you.
We
Hey.
just overlapped again.
Touch my special area. I got it. My damage!
Now claim its power as your own.
Selected.
Uh,
Champions brand.
I'm gonna bone dust here.
Alright, I'll kick
Drain
Moon.
fluids.
Yeah, I got Vanguard.
Stunned.
Oh. What the fuck?
I
Did
just-
you get drained?
Yep, that and
Drain
stunned.
fluids.
Sorry.
Drain fluids.
Ain't your fault, man.
Meat shield.
No,
I was
But
holding
this-
mine for the meat shield. I didn't realize nobody else got the other.
it's fine.
I got
Drain
kicking
fluids.
Moon.
Drain fluids.
It's fine.
Meat shield.
I'll stun.
Drain
Right.
fluids.
So I picked up the spear because nobody else had.
That's fine.
That reminds me, I gotta go
Drain
get the hammer.
fluids. Meat shield.
And you're going right into the boss, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think go get the hammer real quick.
We're gonna pull like a group of, a couple groups into it to bolster it, make it hard mode.
Oh!
Just
I was
kidding.
like, okay. Probably could.
We don't probably need to take animate here, do we?
Mm.
I mean,
I get
I'm-
just
I'm
save
gonna
it for
do
the
anyway.
next group, or what?
I do it here
Whatever,
because
go ahead.
that next group I'm gonna fucking destroy.
Dude, I hate how like if you stealth when you're reactivating it, it cancels the reactivation.
We're gonna head toward the wall.
Yep.
Remember, the wretch will hit other groups that are not in combat.
Yep.
Fetid gas.
Stunning.
Fetid gas.
So when you heading up to Boston?
Saturday.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll kick star.
Drain fluids.
Ramping.
Drain fluids. Drain fluids.
Damn it, there's like a little gnat in here and it just flew up my nose. Like, really?
Oh,
I'm serious. I was like, what the fuck?
Drain fluids.
Protein.
Ugh.
Drain fluids.
I'm a mini windwalker.
eh? For 3 minutes.
I know.
I was like,
You do the same damage every pull, whether or not I have cooldowns.
I was like,
Yeah,
wow. I got
adrenaline
beat by a fucking outlaw rogue, and then
Whoa,
I
what?
realized,
How
oh,
did you get that?
he's the hammer.
Oh.
I banished it, so
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I just hit Moonfire and I thought it was tagged, and it just like
here, grab stuff real
Before I
quick so
got
I
it.
can activate this golem.
yeah. Go.
He's activating.
Frostbolt volley.
All right.
Durka.
Back of that, Dirka. How much you had?
Frostbolt volley.
Ah, mother
Oh,
fucker.
I zigged when I should have zagged.
Frostbolt volley.
Tell me when I'm supposed to use this spear.
It'll
Ooh, you're about to
probably
bolster all
be.
this shit.
Bone mend.
Ooh, we killed it far
Interrupt
enough away.
blue.
Bone mend.
Thank you. I got the
Bone
fear.
mend. Rasping scream. Bone mend. Bone mend.
We skipping these guys?
I don't know. I never skip them. Do you usually skip them?
I thought.
Yeah, we what the fuck?
Someone pulled
Oh, I'm
them.
getting aggro. I'm like not doing anything.
I don't know. We'll just kill them.
That's. I've got bone dust.
Dark shroud. Dark shroud.
Get shit out of here. Thank you, Bates God.
Dark shroud.
Thanks for getting that one.
Yep. Oh,
Dark shroud.
He's,
Jet's
he's
falling
gotta
under me.
get dispelled or he just wrecks people.
I didn't see anything to dispel on him.
yeah. I think it can only be purged.
Yeah, but I have
Dark
an
shroud.
offensive dispel.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Dark shroud.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's fucking necrotic. It's so forgiving. I mean, I've seen this shit timed with like 20 fucking deaths.
Yeah. I'm so used to pulling that or skipping that pack.
We never do when we were pushing a lot.
Mhm.
But we usually would either commit an. Well, no, wait, we would. Yeah, Curtis would shroud, and then we'd pull everything, like the whole padding bit,
Oh, well,
like
we
the
have
whole
Shroud.
other
Shroud.
room.
Just shroud
Don't
it.
we
That's
have Shroud?
fine.
Maybe we do, yeah.
Son of
Okay.
a bitch.
Wait for me.
And then
I'm getting this spear over here.
somebody will have to grab that hammer.
Yeah, I can grab it when Banish is off a cooldown.
I'm here.
I picked it up.
'Cause right now it Banish is on cooldown. You get aggro
I
about
got
half the
diamond
time.
for fear.
Okay, I'll get X. I fucking hate Fist of Fury. It's so boring.
Rasping scream.
I'm gonna get the hammer.
Frostbolt volley.
I have the hammer. Just let me know when you need it.
Oh, you grabbed the hammer from down there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Frostbolt volley.
Was that your bird?
Yep.
Won't die
Holy
though.
crap.
Things are
Yeah.
smacking me.
Frostbolt
Yeah, I'm trying to
volley.
get him back.
No, there ain't none you can do about that.
Yeah. It's like, boom.
I'm not. Yeah, I ain't offended. Like, that's like fucking. I saw the bird stacks. I'm like, well, this is gonna hurt.
The Mars Dark Magic Coalition.
I'll summon my duder here. I'm halfway through this fight.
Are you doing the Chad pull here?
Chadpole? What's the Chadpole?
Uh,
Whole
yeah.
next room?
Yep, pretty much everything there except the Patty Boy.
Is that advisable with bolstering?
If you have the damage and the orb, but I don't think we. Well, we
was
haven't
gonna
done
say-
shit in like 2 months, so. Gotta get back into the swing because I want the fucking title.
The creature is slain. Now.
Give me
Oh,
that.
the 1% one.
Yeah, give me that shit. Gimme. Yeah. Well, I guess you only have 3 things bolstering.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, you've got some shit, but I'm gonna... Alright, let's make things die. Ow! Ow! Save me, Tom Cruise! Matt Damon!
Matt
Someone has to get
Damon!
the fear.
I got it.
Let's say I don't have an interrupt up.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Shit cracks me up! It's so dumb!
That's right, Mike and I've been going around. Fuck you, Humbricks!
Fuck you, Hans Bricks!
Fuck your Hans Blix.
Ah!
You like my Shark Tank. Oh, Lord.
Oh my god, it's so dumb.
Yeah. Pretty funny.
Oh yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Somebody wants to grab this spear.
Oh, I'll grab it.
Oh, Braun!
Braun!
Oh, I was like, oh,
They pulled the mini.
Somebody needs to grab that spear there.
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
Frostbolt volley.
Because I can go back. I just need Braun to go away for a
Well,
sec.
I think Culprit's still there, is what I'm saying.
Oh, is
I
he?
have the hammer.
Oh, yeah.
that's fine.
You can grab the spear.
Yep.
You'll have the
Grab
spear
this,
next.
yep, grab the spear, and then you could actually hammer the last boss, the shield, to get
on
it
the
up quicker.
shield. Yeah.
It's big poogies. Oh, god damn it.
Frostbolt volley.
Why am I not shackling
Frostbolt
this?
volley.
I don't know.
Frostbolt volley.
Oh.
Frostbolt volley.
And got it.
That's why the shackle.
I hit him with the fish. I hit him with the fish.
So on this fight, if there's a far out caster, I will shackle it. Leave it alone, please.
Well,
Foolish Paragon. There is nothing you can do to stop us.
come on. Oh, you bitch.
That's right. I just sit there and fade it anyway.
Just wanted to use Parma.
Shank, whenever this guy dies, grab the orb that's over there behind the fallen robot.
I was not able to get that spear.
Yeah, I would do this one, and then you could double spear to.
Let me
Yeah,
do
it's
the
like double
spear
spear.
here, because my spear is in the first slot to use, and then it's my orb. So Shank can get the orb. I'll spear here. Oh wait,
I did not get that spear.
crap!
Uh-oh.
To the victor goes
Oh!
Why did you run out?
I forgot. I was supposed to use the spear, and when it gets to 30%, I'm supposed to spear the mini boss and spear the big boss, and it hits the mini boss and kills him. Keep forgetting to do that.
Selected.
Alright, spear in here.
Overflowing
Oh, you
challenge.
need mana?
No, you
Come
go
on,
ahead and
come
go.
on.
I got loose morals now.
Oh,
Loose morals! I'll,
Oh, you haven't been around to hear me call it that.
yeah, nah, I've
Unholy Frenzy.
been technically on vacation. And then my car decided to.
both the mages over there, if you can CC them,
I just one.
incapacitate the other.
Good parad.
There we go. Perfect.
Easy mode.
Handy.
Yeah, mythic way to.
You're so smart.
My brain am the biggest.
I mean, I even punted mine out before I shackled it. Okay, that's like wrinkle plus brain.
Wrinkle plus.
Yes, wrinkle plus brain.
Wrinkle plus. That is super fucking cheesy that you could just CC that shit and it doesn't count though.
Unholy
Like that's
Frenzy.
hilarious.
Should be able to just kill the boss, yes?
Oh god, I'm bad. So bad.
Just kill the boss. Did you get that orb, Shane?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So I did
grabbed
not
it,
get that
flip off.
that spear.
Hold on.
I'll go
I got
get
it.
it. I can run back.
But it's gonna
no.
stack the spear on top of your orb.
don't let him get it, because otherwise
yeah,
he
yeah.
gets the spear first.
That's right.
What is it?
You have to go around though. That's the
Yeah, you
problem.
can't.
Yeah.
Oh, you did get over. Oh shit.
Yep,
Yeah,
you
you can hop
go.
over.
You gotta go on the like edge over here and then fucking play jumping puzzle frogger.
Fucking big brain shit right there.
That is from many a time trying to time this. Wait, no. Was this one of the ones we tried like 7 fucking times to time on a 20?
There's also a hammer and a shield down there in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They-
nobody uses the shield.
Nobody uses a shield.
Yeah. I actually heard Sab was in a group of somebody that kept using the shield, and I'm like, what? Who does that? Are you doing a Chad pull here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just interrupt the collector
Gore
X.
Splatter.
Oh god, you're doing a
Gore
Fucking
Splatter. Mutilate.
Giga Chad pull. Jesus Christ.
Drain Gore Splatter. Repair
That's
Tenderize.
why I was
Fine.
saying interrupt the collector.
Yep, it didn't
Yep.
happen.
No,
Gore
he did
Splatter.
get interrupted,
Mutilate.
and then he got interrupted
Drain
again,
fluids.
and
Drain
then
fluids.
I have like full aggro on him though.
CC X.
Repair flesh.
Oh, I'm gonna blind him for the moment.
Tenderize. Gore Splatter.
Parad.
Drain fluids. Mutilate. Drain
Ow.
fluids.
I'll be there when I can.
Tenderize. Repair flesh.
Fuck.
Gore Splatter.
We should have double orbed that pull.
Drain fluids.
Thought that was the plan.
Mutilate.
Oh, that was the
Repair
plan.
Gore Splatter. Mutilate.
I thought that's why we had 2 orbs.
We had, yeah, 2 orbs, but it wasn't really
Don't come up.
communicated. Yeah, because you pull the whole left side of the room and just blow it up with both the orbs.
Yeah, I totally did not hear that. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Everyone has AIDS.
AIDS! And everyone's dead from AIDS. That's
This
so
guy's about to
hard.
break, by the way. Okay. I still got my orb.
That's ugh, so much
Maybe we could
to
do
die.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, because I figured with orb and then chain another orb, you'd have basically 16 seconds of just silences.
Interruptions,
and
yeah.
Gore splatter.
But they also
Yeah.
pulled weird there at the beginning, so.
Yeah, the corpse collector like never joined the rest of the pack,
No.
and so like I was like sitting there trying to interrupt him enough for him to move, and it just wasn't doing anything.
Alright, I'm gonna just fucking tiger this.
So use the orb or no?
Gore
I
splatter.
wouldn't.
Not yet.
Repair flesh. Drain fluids.
Ow!
I'm trying, dude. As soon as I taunt one that
Repair
you turn
flash.
red, another one goes. Yeah. Go ahead and use the orb here.
Repair flesh.
Did use the orb here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gore splatter. Mutilate. Drain fluids.
Did you,
I
you
hit-
misdirect?
Yeah, I did, but it's the I don't know.
I think it was
Yeah.
the frontal that the guy does.
Oh, it was a gut rip?
No, it's bone claw.
Tenderize.
I got the next row here.
You got hit by a corpse collector.
Gore
Or
splatter.
something.
Mutilate.
I can bone dust.
Drain
No, there's no
fluids.
point in bone dusting this.
Nah, it'll be fine. Just kill the stitch work.
Gore splatter. Tenderize. Drain fluids. Mutilate.
We're just
Repair
killing the
flesh.
creation, right?
Yeah, that's fine. If you get targeted with the thing, I'll pull the creation in front of the hatchet, so.
Repair flesh.
That's creative. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we don't get pulled over there.
Oh no. Get out of AIDS. The one I've been listening to a lot is fucking the one that plays where they're banging the only a woman. It's so. It's just so stupid. I want to sing it to Christine one night just to see
Oh,
if she
God.
catches it.
I got a
I'm
adrenaline
hit-
rush running.
You will need it for the
Yeah, you're gonna sing it during.
No, I'm insane, but I ain't that insane.
Insane in the membrane.
I'm
Tenderize.
insane in the membrane.
insane in the brain.
There you go.
And spinning time. Whee!
Drain fluids.
You don't have to worry about threat this time.
Tenderize.
Yeah.
I actually have Incarn rolling.
How's it going, everybody?
Oh, you know,
What's up, buddy?
fucking bussin', dude.
I mean, you get a Beyblade, that's...
Which is funny. Yeah, I just thought about this, Sab. Like, I love spinning crane kick, but I hate Warpath. I don't get it. Fucking Warpath is so boring.
You like the squawks.
You know what it is? Is I think you have to set up spinning crane kick to make it fun. Oh no! Shit's not bussing at all.
I hate you, Nick.
Why?
It's on Jamie.
Gee.
Well, come on.
I gave up for the time being.
Gave up what?
Final Fantasy.
Oh no!
Dude, like, you're gonna get far enough and then you're gonna be like, this sucks.
I will make that judgment once I get Samurai.
Just, I have nothing for you, Jamie. I'm just like,
What is
mine.
up with that?
If it goes tits
Drain
up,
fluids.
like, it's just time to move on. That's kind of where I'm at.
Tits up? What are you talking about?
Like, if WoW goes tits up, I
Oh, yeah.
don't think I'll go to
I'll honestly probably just switch over to New World at that point. That's a
New
game
World. It's
where
boring.
I mean, it's boring, but the end game looks fun
Tenderize.
with PvP.
And
Mutilate.
I don't think
Yes!
it's going anywhere.
I don't think so either. It's just right now I need something else to do because
I just hope there's a renaissance. That's all I hope.
I have
Mutilate.
nothing to
You'd
do.
like to have another expansion be like as good as Legion was.
Well, the thing is Legion was good halfway through it. The first
Yeah,
bit of it
it's-
sucked dick.
That is 100% true.
We need another expansion like Wrath.
Yeah,
Wrath was so good.
That's
Actually-
always my favorite.
I
Wrath
was watching.
good. I think the problem is like I don't know that
Tenderize.
Wrath would be a successful expansion if it was launched now though.
I
No.
don't agree with that.
Well, I mean, I think
it's-
it was
it's-
people were used to grinding back then.
Yeah, it's also it would be back to raid or die. There's a whole player base that doesn't do that now.
Well, but if you look at the time investment for raiding back then versus now, I think it's probably evens out, honestly. What are we doing with Speary Boys here?
We're double spearing this, and then we're lusting last boss.
Oakley dokley. Come on, bird.
This
Bird be
guy
with
needs
me.
to die on the first transition. You can't have two transitions. So I say we double spear him and just kill him, and then we have the hammer for the shield and lust.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's
I want
usually what I see
10.
done too.
I want 10 man mythic. That's not
Yeah.
like a great idea.
That would be. I would.
Yeah,
be
10
so
man
freaking
mythic would
happy if
actually
that
get
came
me
back.
raiding again.
Yeah, if they brought back 10
I
man
would go
mythic,
back
I
to
would.
10 man,
Yep,
yeah.
yep, I would too.
That was
I
my
would.
favorite. Yeah.
2, 3,
Yeah.
5 for Prague.
You know.
Yeah, I kept trying to make a 10-man raid guild and
Oh, we had
like in Legion, and it
awesome
was like
10-man raid guilds.
I just
it-
think with
there
the,
were some of those fights you just did not work with 10 people.
I just think
like
with the
aggro mode.
current numbers, die.
I mean, honestly, even 15, because any raid guild has about 5 people that are dead weight.
That's 100% true.
Said we're saving less, correct?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, darling?
I'll spear here.
Meat hook.
Spear.
Spearing.
Spearing.
Why do you laugh at that?
Because it was funny.
I mean, that's literally just like 90% of mine and Colbert's conversations.
I know, it's funny.
Morbid fixation.
On you, Jamie. Oh, fuck.
What, missed? Oh well.
It's because it hit
It's
me.
because it, yeah. And then it fixated me.
Embalming Icor.
Nah, the only reason why I'm playing Final Fantasy is I need something.
Because you're bored. Come on.
I got
Well,
nothing to do.
Oh, come on. Pot.
Yeah.
Definitely because I'm bored.
I mean, you could always play that fucking sorcerer build you were looking at.
Yeah.
Are you bored of that too?
I'm not necessarily bored of it.
Go ahead and lust.
Just I
And
can
if you'll-
enjoy the game. On my turn.
He'll break the first shield culprit when he puts it up.
Icebound Aegis.
Are we moving clockwise here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Comet Storm.
Guess you could say there's nothing for me to chase.
Sorry. That had the wonderful quake happen at the same time.
Yeah. It's like,
I was
oh
like,
no.
no, I don't want to stay next to you.
Not judging.
Icebound Aegis.
Owie.
Comet Storm.
Can escape the storm.
Shanks, you're a motherfucker. Stack, you bastard.
He's like, I'm attacking from behind.
Hey, look.
Yeah, it's saying if
Everyone's
you
still
stack,
no
if you
moves in
stack
a.
on the tank for the comet storm, everybody just goes in clockwise,
Comet
so everybody can stay around the boss.
So I just gave you PI for that downstairs part. You're welcome.
Yes,
Thank you.
Shanks can sit there and just stay on the outside edge away from everybody because he's
Yeah, fucking.
acrobatic strikes.
What's that boss's name?
Icebound Aegis.
Dick Cheese. I mean, now Thor.
Comet Storm.
Pussy Slayer.
Did you just? What did you
Sorry,
just say?
that was the wrong person.
I said Pussy Slayer.
Oh.
Funny.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Did you forget about
Icebound
dropping that
Aegis.
off?
Yeah. I totally
Comet
fucking
Storm.
did, actually. You know what? No balls! We're short on percent.
Just go down and get the last 3. I'm not used to skipping that group we skipped, so
Yeah, so if you do skip the group, you just need to get all the Patchwork soldier packs out here. So like basically all the Pathers.
here, we'll just do this.
Oh, okay.
I got Incarn. Just kill him.
Drain Fluids.
CC the blue square. We don't have to fuck with him. Oh, I guess he has a dot on him. Oh, Thrash is on him.
Drain Fluids. Meat Shield. Meat Shield.
Yep.
Drain Fluids.
Oh, fucking really?
Meat Shield.
Perma in capped always.
Drain Fluids.
Victory well.
Yay! Did it.
Yay, 1 point of rating.
In Zoval's arsenal can
Well, at least you got some rating.
Yeah.
19 the other side.
This one doesn't feel as good because there's so many damage amps.
Yeah, Doth and Theater are both upgrades for score. The 2 East Fun dungeons.
DOS is great. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Oh well, I guess for you with those massive poles, that would probably. Be easier.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, Arden
Wait.
was like, oh.
Sab, you want to step in for this one? Let me go grab a bite.
Key?
We got a package as well.
I'll tag back in after. I just want to eat. I haven't eaten all day.
What are you eating?
Probably just some chickpea stew. It's just literally a bunch of cans of shit that my mom puts in a pot and cooks it, and it's really tasty.
That sounds good.
Chickpea stew?
Yeah, it's like tomatoes, like crushed tomatoes, carrots, celery, chickpeas, onions.
What exactly are chickpeas again? Are they like a bean?
Garbanzo beans, yeah.
Yeah, garbanzo beans.
Okay.
They're tasty.
I think they're technically a legume.
Anyone want... Oh! I forgot I'm behind on my renown, so it just gave me a renown.
What are you at?
77.
Oh, okay.
That's
I was like,
funny.
damn.
Anybody want this mastery crit chest?
Nah.
Yeah, the reason why I was asking is I'm trying to research because I'm pretty sure Hunters can skip the Dark Exile. I just don't know how.
Isn't there like some sort of cheese you can do?
Well, Priest can grip you at the right time to cancel it. I believe Rogues can Shadow Step and Outlaw can Harpoon, Survival can
Yeah.
Harpoon.
I'll be
But the
back
thing
in
is
like 5
you
minutes.
skip it, but you
60
if you don't
second
kill it,
debuff.
and yeah, you end up dying at the end of it.
I mean, the strat is you just then higher keys is if you get sent down by Dark Exile, you just die anyway.
Mm.
It's faster to just die and battle res you than it is to go through the whole gauntlet.
Yeah, that's what our mage used to do all the time.
I
Assuming
got
they
you.
were assuming they had you had battle reses available. I rerolled my keystone because we had an 18 miss so now I have an 18 plague fall.
Oh, okay. What do we want to go do? We want to do Plague or what?
I mean, I'm partial to that theater personally,
Theater.
or that DOS.
Am I coming along or not?
Right
Take my spot
now,
if you want.
you can take Culprit's spot if you want, I guess.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I was just sold keys.
Yeah, whichever. I mean, whatever you guys want to do. I'm good either way.
I'm chilling. So,
Welcome, Brain.
Culprit, you decide.
Everyone has a.
Basically, I'm indifferent either way. I'll get keys in one way or another.
Yeah, it's a pretty good week for keys.
Yeah. I'm just doing laps around Orbus. Going back to my favorite pastime.
Oh, God.
I have nothing else to do.
No.
I'm waiting for
Not the
Haz.
lap.
I'm waiting for Haz to get his Alliance tune up to level 50 so he can dungeon spam.
Hmm.
And then I'll start pugging KSM on the Alliance side.
Let's go over and do theater. That way Shanks doesn't keep saying something about theater.
Damn.
I can tell you're so very excited about it.
I mean, I guess it don't really bother me. It's probably my least favorite, I guess, just because I don't know. It's just, especially tyrannical. At least it's not tyrannical. But tyrannical theater just sucks. The boss fights take so fucking long.
Yeah, I agree. I like legitimately do not find it fun. Like it's like easily my least favorite dungeon. I think Sanguine Depths is probably my favorite.
Sanguine used to suck. Now it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it actually has the most forgiving key like timer of any of the keys.
Yep.
Still think Necrotic Wig is.
Yeah, Necrotic Wake.
Necrotic Wake and Sanguine
weapons and
Depths are
stuff.
probably the easiest. At least with the timer.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I mean, that
Light
one
Fall's
there.
close.
I mean, that Necrotic Wake we had like 2 full party wipes of stupid shit and still timed it with lots of time left.
Yeah.
Didn't I wipe us on Necrotic Wig because I said and told Kirby to do another one of my stupid pulls?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I really need to start jotting down these pull ideas before we go live.
Yeah, top is a D tier key this week, and DOS is an F tier.
DOS is what? F tier?
Yeah, I mean DOS is like never higher than C.
Yeah. It has a tight timer.
Yeah, it
DOS
does.
does. So if you fuck up at all, it's kind of like it's hard to make up.
Yep. Quick AFK.
Yep, I'm at the stone whenever someone else gets here.
I'm about to be messaging me a fucking hunter.
Hmm?
Somebody trying to copy my name. There's like a Sabana now.
Maybe it's just the female version.
W.
My tune is a female.
Maybe someone assumed your gender? I don't know. Nick, inside voice.
I don't have an inside.
How was work, Justin?
Fucking sucked.
Ugh.
Cock.
Did you ever?
Work was fine.
I like that. Fucking sucked, and then a pause. Cock.
Like, work really wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Did you ever find insurance?
Yeah. There you go, bud.
Who'd you
You're
go
good.
with?
You're done. Yeah. We're gonna go with Progressive.
Oh, you called them back after they hung up on you?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
And
Did they give you a discount for hanging up on you?
no. I mean, it's whatever. Just last night it was like 6 o'clock when they hung up twice, and I was like, I'm over this. Yes, you can watch cartoons.
So did they do you a much better price
$200 less.
than what they wanted to charge you on the new one?
Yeah.
Nice. So it still went up some, but not that bad.
No, it went down. So for the same exact coverage on the cars that we have now, it's down $200 from what we were gonna pay.
Oh, before they raised the price? I'm confused because didn't it go from like
So from what the price was
400
before
to like
raised, it's $100
$700?
cheaper.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
So it's still cheaper. I'm like, okay. Bye.
That's awesome. Yeah. See you. Bye.
Mhm.
Yeah, I hate when insurance companies do that shit.
Alright.
I just whispered Sabana and said, stop trying to copy me, get a name change, and be a real boy.
Toxic, dude.
If they were a warrior, I wouldn't care.
Mantle of the Forge Master's Dark Blades. It's a cloak cosmetic. I wonder what covenant that is.
Until the Forge Master, probably Necro
Is that
Lord.
necrotic? Or Necrolord? Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Go Necrolord Bear.
Oh, God, no. I was Necrolord Bear in beta for a while. No. It's great for single target. It sucks for everything else.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's just really bad in keys.
Oh, hello, Lust.
We had Lust last time, didn't we?
Yeah,
I
you guys
know,
have a
but
lust.
his name is literally Lust.
That's hilarious.
Huh?
I forget who it was. Who was it that... Are you still here, Nick?
Yes.
Who was it in our last guild that it was the poor Ret Paladin that... I don't even know. I honestly...
Ixie.
I
It
swear
was
to
fucking
God,
Ixie. It was
I have
Ixie.
no idea what his name was because
Ixie.
all she ever called him was Wisdom.
Ixie.
Ah, that's right. Yeah,
That's why druids are called Innervate.
like I never heard her call him anything but Wisdom. It was pretty bad.
Anybody have some sharpening stones? I can borrow. I forgot to buy some when I was in Orvis.
Yeah.
I have sharpening stones you can have.
Open trade with me. I'll give you a couple.
I've sold almost half of them.
Oh, that's right. You made like 1 billion of them, didn't you?
Yep, 3,000 of them.
3,000 of them. I'll probably come and buy some from you. I need to restock.
Yeah, I probably will too.
Actually, if you COD me some, I'll buy them from you. Just COD them to me, and I'll send you.
Alright, no special characters in Grumpkin?
Nope.
Because,
It's Grumpkins with an S. But yeah, no special characters. Just send me like 100 of them and whatever it costs. Because I'll split it up between my characters.
okay.
Shit, I forgot to put an armor kit on last time. I'm batty.
Which thing do we want me to soothe?
I'll be getting the big guy, so just
I'll try to get
soothe
one of the
one
little
of the
guys.
contenders. Yeah.
Yeah, my soothe is like a 25-second cooldown, so it's not
Yeah.
that helpful, but
I can do every single one of the blood horns, so it's only like 10 seconds, I think.
cool.
Sure. Yeah, it's 10 seconds. Alright, everybody's ready.
Are you pulling them all together, or are you pulling them separate?
No, I'm pulling them together.
Oh, okay.
And then we don't have a Necrolord in here, do we? Nope.
We do not.
Okay.
Who should I PI?
I don't know.
Hunter.
Inspect. Oh, you went elemental. Hell. Need to watch for earthquake. That way I don't rage you
Oh
out.
shit!
I'll just yell at you.
Yeah, I figured. I'm used to it.
These big damn.
I'll call you Jamie too. Oh, here.
I said yell, not screech.
That was so tilting.
L-teen. Whose key is this? Okay. All right, here we go.
Mine's a dead key, so.
What is it?
The Spires.
Spires is not a dead key.
5,
Dead key to
It
me.
does
4,
kind of suck,
3,
but to him
2,
it especially
1.
sucks.
Hate that fucking key.
I know.
Auto picker
Actually, I
active.
want that
Justin, I
on
agree
my-
with you
on my
100%.
hunter.
That key fucking blows.
On my hunter,
Yeah.
that way I can get maybe a trinket and a weapon from there.
Yeah,
I
well,
still haven't got that damn
pray
thing.
for the box.
Ha!
Fucking hate that key so goddamn much.
Apparently, with how the stats are now for BM, the Philosopher is actually one of the worst, is the worst weapon out of all the dungeon weapons for me. The other two weapons are like almost a 200 DPS upgrade. Because apparently my main stat's fucking versatility.
It's because you're haze capped.
I'm not haste cap. I'm currently, my base haste right now is under 20%, and I still want more verse.
You won't have PI for about 20 seconds.
Slam. Spectral transference. Searing death. Mortal strike. Slam. Spectral transference. Searing death.
PI is
Slam. Spectral transference. Mortal strike. Searing death.
Interrupt to get those out if you can.
Slam. Searing death. One with death. Searing death. Mortal strike. Enrage. Slam. Searing death. Spectral transference.
Shanks, what's your tune's name?
No shank packs.
Slam.
He's in the
Searing
guild.
death. Mortal strike. Genetic
My rogue's
alteration.
not.
Oh, okay.
Spectral
know.
transference. Slam.
How many?
You got like 100?
I have 1,800.
I'll take 100.
Mortal strike. Slam.
I like how I just sit there, start drinking a mana pot, pick up my daiquiri, take a long sip.
Yeah, it's a much different week. Uh-oh. Now we just have to worry about Sagadon pulling us all into quaking and dying.
Am I being responsible for lust?
Yeah, which we didn't use.
2 lusters and no less.
No one called.
Yeah, but we always lust first boss.
You want to lust now?
No, not on this guy.
You want to lust next fall?
Guess. Not really sure. I mean, I guess we could pull first part of Pork Chop Wing, the 2 packs, and just lust it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We
Since
just
that,
like,
you know, it's usually the
get it on
bolstering, but we
cooldown,
can,
you know?
as long as we get the interrupts, we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. And then we'll go the normal way.
Yay, loose morals.
Alright, we'll pull this whole room. Just listed it. Just get the interrupts on blue square.
Withering discharge. Withering discharge. Withering discharge. Withering discharge. Withering discharge.
Oh. Is Rocky Boy up?
Yeah, I just threw him
Oh,
out,
okay.
to help with
Me out for a
aggro.
second. Everything turned red. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I feel like for Rocky Boy it should turn blue.
Why? Oh, I meant red isn't like I have it set up so that when I lose aggro, my red
God.
bars go red.
Fuck.
No,
This
no, no.
game.
That's like, I totally got what you meant, but like when you lose aggro to another tank, it turns blue. Like for most weak auras, so like if it was set up so when you lose aggro to Rocky Boy, it turned blue, like tanks wouldn't freak
Back
out.
this way.
Because
Yeah,
I would
mine
freak out when
is-
I lose it. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Mine is they're green if I have them, red if I lose aggro, but if another tank has them, I have it set up so that it comes as purple, so I know that another tank has.
Yeah, so if it turned purple, like then it would be you just know.
Yeah, I wouldn't freak out so bad.
Yeah.
approach a powerful servant of the jailer.
When's Quake? Cool down 1 second. There we go. Alright, we go.
That was a fat finger. I hemmed.
Take the beast's power. You will need it for the dangers ahead.
My blade will bathe in your blood.
You'll get PI on this next group, culprit. Watch the pets. Oh, I see. You got it.
Yeah, be careful in this next group because bolstering, fortified, and
Yeah, we
of course
gotta wreck the captain and then kill the.
yeah, we're wrecking
guys.
the captain, and then but just remember the bow guys are just random aggro, so once they start getting bolstered, they start hurting.
Yeah, so it's like kill the bow guys as soon as we get the captain down.
Mm-hmm. And I'll do the first interrupt on the captain for the roar.
Oh, finally I get an orb.
Demoralizing shout. Demoralizing shout.
Get back in that earthquake. Come on, that was good.
That's pretty good.
I am trying to be sensitive to your needs.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get my fingers back used to elemental.
No, I got you. I was doing my
Yeah,
whole
fucking
major
Adrenaline rush
pain.
for 6 more seconds.
Yay! We got the good
Because
one.
by the time the guy aggroes, it's gone.
Ooh, dude.
Ooh. Sorry about that.
About had your ass for breakfast.
Yeah.
Or she, I guess. She's thick. Holy crap.
I'd like to take this moment to express my appreciation for the hell is that thing called? Keeps me alive when I die.
The guardian
death.
angel.
Oh, cheat death.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me angeling you. Fine, see if you ever get it again.
Damn.
Like I express my appreciation for both you and Cheat Death. Cheat Death allowed the angel to work. Otherwise, I was still gonna be very, very dead.
Were you stealthed or no?
Yeah, I was. So I'm on. I
Didn't
guess
care.
maybe she sees stealth. Though I feel like aggro's been a little weird yesterday, a little weird lately, because like in that necrotic wake, I was like pulling things from across the room.
Yeah,
We were
I don't
nowhere
know
near
what the
them.
heck was up with that.
I don't know either, and it
Like
wasn't
that one
Braun
dude
because
with the
Braun wasn't
portal
even out.
pulled, and you were like nobody was near it. So.
Yeah.
Less than this boss,
3,
guys.
2, 1. Yeah. And then make sure, of course, blow up the banners.
Oppressive banner.
And then kill your
Crushing
friends.
slam. Deafening crash. Massive cleave. Blood and glory. Brutal combo. Oppressive banner. Brutal combo. Crushing slam. Massive cleave. Deafening crash. Oppressive banner. Brutal combo. Deafening crash.
8 chugs.
Oh fuck.
Massive cleave.
What up?
I snared just by
Massive cleave.
destroying the thing.
Sent you a meme.
Any chance I can get a battle res?
As soon as I got enough rage,
Blood
yeah.
and glory. Oppressive banner.
Oh god, that hurts me, dude.
Brutal combo. Crushing slam. Massive cleave. Deafening crash. Oppressive banner.
Just kill
Brutal
him.
combo.
You in card pulling all this?
No, not all of it. I figure if these things bolster, so if they get bolstered out to yin yang, their channel will probably wipe someone out. They're already hurting pretty bad.
I got called out for being LOSing Jamie.
Ellie damage, hell yeah.
Yeah, those channels hurt. That was some bullshit.
Mini feast down.
Together or separate?
No, separate. I did it together, and it was a bad time. That was not even fortified. That was trying weak. Because both of them do AoE damage.
Yeah.
Great evil lurks nearby.
I got first unburn on.
I'll take second. Next one's mine, right?
Yeah. You get this next one package.
Mm-hmm.
I got this one.
Got next.
Who put the thing in the thing?
I did.
Nice.
While you were going to grab the guy, I ran over and did it. Pick the first on right.
Mm-hmm.
Bone spear.
Stun right and
Bone
next.
spear.
I'll gouge the next one. Switching gouge to the next
Bone
one.
spear.
Package, get the bone spear. I'll get the necrotic volley.
Watch out when we land. We should have a quake.
Bone spear.
And if you guys are doing that, I'm just gonna kick bolts.
Necrotic bolt volley. Bone spear. Bone spear.
Using my personal here.
Yeah, that boy bolstered was doing his AoE sucks.
Yeah.
Since he's already fortified.
Bolster foil artified as a combo just is like, why? I'll kick first on right.
Okay. Like, I actually moved out of the way, but moved into it? Sure. I wish they didn't twirl.
Dude, the hell? Yeah, I thought I was totally facing the other way. Run back or wait?
Just wait. I just don't want to burn. That'd be all our battle is.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth the battle res.
No.
Yeah.
I'm getting the decurses as soon as
My grappling hook
Yeah,
didn't save me at all. It said could not grapple back.
What?
Bone spear.
I got next kick on Magus.
I got Soulbinder.
Necrotic bolt volley.
Watch out.
Bone spear.
Watch out.
Necrotic bolt volley.
Sorry, Culprit, with as weird as this where I didn't want it to hit you. So I just preemptively.
All good, thank you.
You know, just in case.
I can cast and move, so that's alright.
I will mask the first one, so make sure you don't go too far out.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, we go.
Are we less than this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you're close for a mass.
Already did it.
Okay, just making sure.
Next is mass.
I'm saving it for when you weren't mass dispelling.
Yes.
Oh fuck, I totally fucked that up. Bad time to vanish.
It's okay. I'm dead.
Actually, in some respects, like if you do it like immediately, it actually saves time. Assuming your body is not all over the place. Because you get right out of it and go right back in. Kick star.
Withering discharge. Withering discharge. Withering discharge. Withering discharge.
Mars' dark magic coalesces here. Remove it at the source.
Be in that.
The creature is slain. Now, claim its power as your own.
We got somebody as aggro.
I
Withering
fainted. I fainted.
discharge. Withering discharge. Withering discharge. Withering discharge. Vile eruption.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Oh, I got Taco Bell.
Yo quiero.
Kind of changes his positioning on it right at the end.
I didn't hear you.
Vile eruption.
Oh, I was just saying he kind of changed his positioning on the Taco Bell right at the end.
Yeah. I thought I was in a good spot, but I guess not.
I love the fucking fact that we call it Taco Bell. That just cracks me.
Well, yeah.
Vile eruption.
You know, could call it Nick's Blast.
Yeah.
Bile eruption.
Oh shit! I saw Braun go running in. I was like, "Holy crap, Braun!"
Yeah.
One was like, I got your back. Losing
Can't
Braun
see anything.
would be the saddest thing about going Necrolord.
No, Braun. Yeah.
No unnecessary John Cena music.
And tear. I'll catch something good.
Hateful strike. Meat hooks. Tenderizing smash.
Pieces.
Hateful strike.
Damn it, I can't see anything because I just sneezed like 9 times and my eyes are watering.
Tenderizing smash.
Pieces.
Hateful strike. Tenderizing smash. Meat hooks. Hateful strike. Hateful strike. Meat hooks. Tenderizing smash. Hateful strike.
I'll catch something good.
Tenderizing smash.
Pieces.
Hateful strike. Tenderizing smash. Meat hooks. Hateful strike.
Well, that was a good attempt.
What's that?
It was a good attempt.
Yeah, no.
At long last, a worthy contender. Behold my power and despair!
Reaping scythe. Dark devastation.
Magic reaches beyond your mortal ken.
Grasping rift. Manifest death. Reaping scythe. Dark Devastation. Echoes of Carnage. Echo of Battle. Reaping Scythe. Ghostly Charge. Dark Devastation. Grasping Rift. Manifest Death. Reaping Scythe. Echo of Battle. Ghostly Charge. Dark Devastation. Reaping Scythe. Echo of Battle. Grasping Rift. Ghostly Charge.
Is the Ruby any good for you package?
I mean, it's a
Extremely.
Yes, it is good. Now that I'm reading it.
I was about to say, isn't it like really good?
I don't know. I just swapped to it today.
Oh,
so
I
I
see.
have not caught up on anything.
No, that
And I'm really fucking royally regretting swapping to it on Quaking Week because I already hate casting.
oh.
That makes sense.
It's not that bad. Oh, look.
It really
Turned
is.
into spires. Huh.
Well, I'll see you fuckers next week, I guess. I don't need that there. There.
How's the key going?
It done.
You time it?
Nah.
No, it's
We're about a
2 minutes.
minute and 30 seconds from timing it.
Yeah. It definitely has a tight timer.
What key was it?
Theater 18.
18 theater.
Theater has a very tight timer.
Yeah, Dawson Theater. DOS has a really tight timer.
Yeah. You guys doing any more keys?
I'm not, just because I need to get ready for bed and stuff, because I get to drive out to Asheville tomorrow. So,
Dude, that sucks.
it's only like an hour and 20-minute drive each way, but still.
Yeah.
I sit there and we're doing one of the jobs we have is like a whole house remodel of it's like a 1940 2-story house. That's a old farmhouse, and it has the old wood siding on it. It's all falling apart and stuff. So we took it all off and got siding, like regular vinyl siding, to put on it. But I guess it figured wrong as far as how much we needed, and we still need like another 3 boxes or so worth, like 80 pieces. And they were out of it, and none of the stores have it except for Asheville. And I'm like, so I get to go bright and early out to Asheville to go get that stuff.
Ugh.
At the other job, though, I stopped over at the other job, and they're doing the room addition onto the guy's garage to make it a bigger, like a work shop out of the side of this garage. And
nice.
sit there and help them put the trusses up and got them up there So they have it all walled in, and the truss is up, and going to wrap it and seal it in the wood tomorrow before the rain comes in Thursday. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, it was fun.
I can't wait for next pay period.
What's going on next pay period?
They upped the pay for my position by $2.
Oh damn, $2. Shit,
Yeah.
that's pretty sweet.
I was looking for another position, looking for another job, and then they're like, "Yeah, by the way, like you'll be making like 17 coming up soon." I was like, "Fuck."
Maybe I'll stay.
Fuck.
Hey, so $2 more an hour. That's a big pay raise.
I mean, it is, and from what I understand, it's not going to count towards the actual
Regular yearly raise.
Yeah. Granted, the yearly raise is just doesn't fucking matter.
Isn't it like 2%? Did they go back to just doing 2% at Walmart?
It's something like that. It's not even worth it.
Yeah, they changed it. When I used to work for Sam's Club way back in the day, about 6 years ago, they had switched from. It was some stupid shit where it used to be based on things you did throughout the year and how well and stuff, and you could get anywhere from like 1 all the way up to like I think it was 5 or 6%, and then they changed it so everybody just gets a flat 2% if you're proficient. And I was like,
Yeah, it's based off of like the whole store metrics that they go based off of now.
Yeah, and it sucked because they used to have merit raises where you go above and beyond, and the managers could give you like merit raises, and they took those away. Because I sit there and I jumped up in probably like a year and a half. I jumped up like $2.50. Whenever I was working there, just because of merit raises.
Yep, and then they did away with it, and then everybody's drive to do good work went right out the window.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of promotes mediocrity, and it's like, oh, just do exactly what you need to do and nothing more, and because you're not going to get anything else. The person next to you that's doing hardly just enough to get by is going to get the same if you bust your ass or not.
Oh, and right now that it's public knowledge that most stores are telling people not to fire people right now. Yeah, well, because they're so short-staffed. Like every day around the time I get off work, we have one cash register open and then one side of the self-checkout open, and there's a line that goes from self-checkout to the back of the store.
Damn. Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, that's everywhere. I mean, we went into a restaurant, a little Italian bistro place to try it out because some folks told us it was good, and it was. But as soon as you walk in, they had a big chalkboard there at the front that said, please be patient. We're short staffed, and stuff like that. And that's the thing. I mean, some of the places around here, like the fast food, like the chicken place, like Bojangles, is closed down on Sundays now. They don't open at all on Sundays because their staffing has been so short that they just decided to make Sunday just a closed day, which I was shocked because I figured Sunday would be a big day for them. But yeah, they just closed down altogether. That way everybody was off that day because they're so short staffed they can't, field days off for people.
Yeah, we're still kind of going through that in our area. From what I'm understanding, we may have some people starting soon, but I mean, it's whatever to me. I work my schedule, I go home. Like you said, like it does promote mediocrity, and I don't have any interest in like moving up again. At least not within my store, because my store is fucking trash. It's a regional store, and it's like the worst store in our fucking market.
Yeah. Where I work, every time you learn something new, so whether you're grading, driving the heister, running the saw, every time you learn something new, it's a $2.50 raise.
Hell yeah.
So I
Awesome.
learned the cutoff saw, the barker. In the first year, I got $11 pay raise. And then at the end of the year, for whatever the company makes profit, so let's say they make 12% profit, we get a 6% increase in pay. So we make half of what they make as profit as a pay increase each year.
That's baller.
And if they don't make profit, then we don't get a pay raise. But if they do make profit, then we get a big chunk of the raise.
And that's the way it should be. They sit there and you were also saying, trying to keep people working. If you didn't miss any days out of a month, they'd give you a $500 bonus.
Yeah, we if you miss, you can miss one day because something happens. It's life. It happens. So they said one day, and you get $500 bonus. And people still are like, I'm gonna like. We have one guy misses at least one day a week, least, and it's like, stupid motherfucker, dude. Why? Like that is $500. That is literally half of what you make right now in a week, every 2 weeks. Like,
yeah.
Why?
Some people.
I mean,
It's painful.
Yeah, you said it's hard keeping people at your job, though, right?
We just had 4 new hires Monday. Today's Tuesday, and we have none of them.
God damn.
Yeah, 'cause people are like, "Oh my god, this is so..." Like, we had one guy come in. He was 24, and at lunchtime, he's like, "This is really hard work," and all of us were like,
what do you fucking expect?
It's not like he's on the chain. It's literally 5 seconds of picking up a 10-foot board, followed by 2 minutes of waiting for the next one. Like,
when you say board, what kind of board?
10-foot 4x4.
Oh,
wait.
Yeah, 4x4 post.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, that's not bad. You can.
That's
Is it
hard.
Is it just regular yellow pine, or is it like treated wood?
Fur. We're just fur.
Oh, shit. That's not bad at all. Hell.
No, but I mean, right now it's getting rough because it's the rainy season, and
things are heavy.
It gets heavy, and it's really funny to watch some people because we have
not used to doing it.
Well, there's that, but like we work with a lot of druggies, and some of them are perma-fried from all the drugs they did. So when they're picking up this heavy stuff, just the faces they do, they're just
fried.
It's like, what is going on? This is hilarious. I'm gonna sit in my high chair and watch this.
Dude, there's a couple guys we call the village people that.
Village people!
It's awesome!
It's our concrete guys, okay?
And it's our concrete guys that they don't work for us, but they sub out and they do concrete work because, nobody wants to do concrete work because, it's a pain in the ass and it's, honestly, what you get for it is not really high paying, finished carpentry is worth a lot more, how much you're going to make. But so we call these guys up and no lie, this one dude, like, and it sounds bad, but he had broke his back somehow at a job. Oh, no, it wasn't his back, his neck. He when
his
they were
back.
at an excavator,
pussy in the scrap.
Yeah, at an excavator, the bucket. He was sitting there by the dig hole, and when it came up and turned, the bucket smacked him in the head, and it like broke his neck.
Oh my god!
At this job, it broke the vertebrae and stuff because it shoved his head to the side. Now he literally. Have you guys ever seen the Captain Jack Sparrow or Meth Sparrow off of Facebook? The dude that walks around in that pink jumpsuit looking dude.
Oh my god! The fact that
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. He walks just like that guy, but not because he's trying to. It's because where they told him he wouldn't walk again. That's how he kind of walks now. He walks all fucked up and like he's, that's how he walks. And he basically tells the other guy that he's worked with for years, all the stuff to do. So one guy does like most of the work. The other guy kind of supervises because he's kind of fucked up, but they're both like what you call perma-fried off of God knows what kind of drugs for however long. And those dudes are just straight up. I mean, like they literally just will do anything for money. And it's like, pour me a driveway. And they're like, all right, let's go.
Hey, tell them about Troy getting pissed because of the lady friend?
He's
Grant,
probably
Grant's
like,
lady
Oh.
friend.
what?
Okay, Grant, which is the one that's all messed up because he got hit in the head with a bucket. He actually dates a prostitute, and
Damn.
and she like works the town, and and he's like dated her for like 10 years. They break up, get back together and stuff. And one guy's like, man, I can't believe you sitting there and dating her, and she's just going around and giving it away for free, or not for free, but giving it away and all this stuff. And he goes, well, I can't be mad at her. I knew when I started dating her what she was and all this. And I was like, ugh. So, it's like, hey, babe, how was work? Here, let me stick it in.
Oh.
It's
So-
pretty bad.
So here's the thing.
Oh, yeah,
Troy
it's
got
bad, dude.
pissed the other day because this one job site, it's out in the middle of nowhere, right? So Mike brings them lunch, and one day we had smoked a pork butt here and taken it out, shredded it up, with the buns and the chips and everything, took it out there. And Mike left after he dropped it off, and then apparently Little Miss Lady thing came by, and I don't know if one of them told her, hey, there's extra here or what.
All the guys went in there and ate and stuff, and then Grant and Tim went in there and for whatever reason she was there and acted like she was like helping, and we're like, what the fuck is she doing over on the job site, right? And the guys ate it, and then and Scott, one of our guys that worked for us, he went back in and he's like, great, and then went and got food, and he said that was fine. He said, but then she went in there and got food, and he said after that nobody wanted any food anymore. He said you might as well throw the leftovers away because God knows what was jumping off of her. And I was like,
and Scott's a nice person, okay?
Jesus.
Oh, it was bad. It's bad. I mean, she's like really skeevy and just
Like one of them was typically
STDs
takes home
just
the
float
leftovers
around her like an aura or something.
Yeah, like one of them normally takes home the leftovers, but nobody's like, nope, I'm good.
Nah.
I'm good.
We had a guy, we see this lady come to the yard, and she gets into somebody's car, and it looks like she dropped something off, and one of our coworkers whistles, and she looks up, and she did a little wave and got back in her car. The other guy turns around, he goes, do you know her? He goes, no, I wanna. He goes, that's my mom. He goes, nice to see you, son. Oh my fucking god. So we're waiting, and they're like, he's 53? And we're like, whatever. 2 days later, he came in her car. Wait,
oh no!
Wait, what? And he's in the parking lot. He looks, Mom, with her. Oh, what? No, you can't. It was the funniest shit ever.
That's
I love
up.
Justin's fucking stories because they're just
Right?
ridiculous.
Yeah. Well,
Like these people are fucking insane, dude.
We had. What did we just have? Another act.
Well, the old dude that was always getting into fights or got fired.
Nope, he came back.
What?
Yep, because his daughter.
I thought he said that the boss fired his ass. Said he has to quit.
He came in and threatened to sue, and our boss, the owner's like, "Are you fucking serious right now?" He's like, "Yeah, I threatened to sue," and he's like, "Okay." So we have a 63-year-old on the green chain right now, and that is the funniest fucking thing, because he's up there in sweats, and the green chain is where you pull all the wood off of. And the 10 foots, and they're like, what's the worst job we can give him? And somebody's like, give him the 10-foot because we can.
That's awesome.
Here's a 63-year-old pulling out this 10-foot, and they're up there at the top hosing down the wood, soaking it up.
Yeah,
not all the wood, just the 10-foot
with everybody. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it already today. Him and somebody else got mouthy, and the dude's like, I will beat you like a Cherokee drum. And the old guy's like, do it. Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. And all of us were like, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
God.
Oh, but our boss got there really fast.
You guys.
Like, no, you can't do that. The kid's like, yes, I can. I've been to jail. It's no biggie.
I've been to jail. I
Three
just
meals and a cot.
I
Yeah.
just love these stories.
Well,
They're
let's
so
see.
ridiculous.
Of 63 people, I'm one of 5 that haven't been to jail.
I think it's funny that when you sent me the pictures of the collision of the heisters.
Oh my god, that was my boss.
Yeah, that
was
ran
so
into
painful.
you.
No, that was my first week of driving. And somebody hit me on, and he blew up my front tire. He bent my fender to 90 degrees. And I'm just like, you are full of stupid, dude. And he just laughed. He's like, oh,
Full of stupid.
oh yeah. He's a handicap.
Mine's not as entertaining.
He's a handicap.
Oh yeah, we literally call him window licker.
His
Wow.
his favorite color is bright clear.
Clear.
Yeah. And then my first week of my second month, another guy hit me because he cut the corner, and I had a unit, and his reaction was, hit the gas. Well, this sucks.
Huh?
And he hit the gas instead of the brake, so he sped up, and he took 4 inches of my 2 prongs. He just right down the middle and just split it.
Dang.
That's how hard he hit me, and I was just like, wow. Go figure. So now everybody's like, well, how many months is it, Justin? I will end you all. Okay? I will come back fitting in. Trust me. This is not fun anymore for me.
No, man.
So every time as soon as I see the guy, my boss that hit me, get on a heister, well, time for me to go walk around and do something else, and I'll just get off the heister.
This chick, we tried to file a claim saying that we didn't do her oil change properly, and I was the one that worked on it. And she's making a fuss and everything. And I know, I'm not fucking stupid. It's easy as fuck to do an oil change.
Yeah.
You say that.
Look, I cannot speak for the lack. There's no words that can describe the smoothness of some of these people's brains that work at Walmart.
That would involve them having a brain.
Exactly.
That's actually funny.
Like, it's like being in space. There's no resistance. But she's climbing, and she points at me like, "This the motherfucker that did my car." I'm like, "Yeah, I did work on your car. I can see it right here. You fucked it up." I was like, "No, ma'am, I didn't." He's like, "Get out of my engine." I was like, keep in mind, she never made it out of the parking lot.
Well, it's funny.
Her dumbass didn't pay attention to the fucking cameras. It shows her literally fucking pouring fucking transmission and brake fluid into her fucking oil thing. Just so to fuck up her car, and
that's funny.
I was like, well, and they bring me in to show me, because I'm good friends with like the AP people. I catch a laugh while they're talking to her, and I was like, so now that I broke your car, you just don't have a car, because we're not giving you money. Maybe next time look for cameras. Dumb fuck.
Oh, dude, my old man bought it was like a year, maybe a year, 2 years old, a Ford Focus, one of the hatchback ones when they first came out. And it was a little stick shift car, and he took it down to the Jiffy Lube down the street from his house to get the oil changed. He had it for 2 months. And he went down there to get the oil changed, and they changed the oil in it. And he drove away, and he made it about a mile down the street, and then everything just started knocking like crazy, and he turned it off. And he's like, "What the heck? What's going on?" And so he sits there and calls them, and they the manager comes down there, and come to find out, they never put the drain plug back in.
Oh my freaking
poured,
Lord.
and evidently they were short staffed, so the guy sat there and he drained the fluid out and stuff like that, and then he was rushing, and I guess he went back up front and he put oil in it, and of course it just dumped out the bottom, and I guess never paid attention to it, and then sit there and started it up, and then took off with it, and they ended up putting a new motor in it, taking it down to the dealership and putting a new motor in it for him. It was pretty bad.
That's
But-
Yeah, that's how my old manager lost his job.
Yep.
Except he didn't put a filter in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that
I
does
know,
the same job. It just shoots everywhere.
but it was a brand new 2020 Jetta.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
apparently the dude made a lot of money too. So, dude, like he was out of work for almost 4 weeks because his job was driving throughout Florida. I guess he was a sales rep or something like that. And he's like,
Pay
so
for a rental car.
it was more than a rental because Walmart takes forever to get back to anybody.
Mm.
So they have to wait for Walmart to approve things, and he refused to purchase a rental. He's like, Walmart's going to pay for it, or I'm just not going to. And it took him so long that he finally just walked up, threatened to sue, and was like, here you go. And now that you've told me that it was a manager on here, and it was because he did the work on the vehicle, dude ended up getting the entirety of his the loan that he'd taken out for it, because it was a Jetta with all the fixings.
Damn.
Jetta with all the fixings.
Oh yeah. So his entire loan was paid off. They got him a brand new card, and then he had to pay for equivalent of 7 weeks of his pay, even though he was only gone for a month, because they would have absolutely lost the actual lawsuit.
Right, yeah, for sure.
And then my manager proceeded to find out that he was going to get fired for it. And he took an entire month. He used up all of his vacation time at once, so we couldn't even open up the Rex to try to get another manager for like almost a month and a half.
Oof. See, I've had 2 oil changes at Walmart where I ended up with a tool. Like literally, they left a tool in my
free
engine
tool.
compartment. And one of them was like this really long ass like Phillips head screwdriver, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, free tool.
Why would they need a?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Why was there a Phillips head long ass, and I'm talking like, just long shaft.
Do you have a paper filter?
Jesus.
Long shaft. I don't know. This is way back in the day.
Like, that's the one thing I could think of is like you have a paper filter, and normally people will grab a flathead or something like that to help get the rubber band off.
Yeah,
it's
to
like
wedge. But yeah, ended up having one of those in there, and then another time it was like a little something. I don't even know what the hell it was, but like that one was on my old Chrysler Baron back in the day. It was the one with the big ass screwdriver, but it was in my engine compartment. And like when I was sitting there driving, I was like, my hood doesn't look right, and it was kind of setting off tilt because it had this big ass screwdriver pinned in there. It's kind of interesting.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get some sleep. You guys have a good
nighttime.
one.
Yeah. Later, man.
Later.
The keys.
Please.
Yeah, have a good night.
Later.
Chugs.
Yes.